Welcome back. It is such a joy to be with each one of you for the Tao of Women. We are on passage 59, and this week's passage is a seminal practice for wise women, for leaders, and for those of us that stand as pillars of compassion in the world. If you're just meeting me for the first time, my name is Maria Chaudhry, and it is an honor to read this book to you and with you. So if you have the book, I invite you to read along. If not, just let these words be like gentle raindrops filled with nourishing wisdom and gentleness. Passage 59. And as we prepare to receive this passage, let's give ourselves just a moment to be fully present with your breath, letting your belly arrive, your breath arrive in your belly, letting your belly expand, softening your shoulders, connecting the soles of your feet to the earth. Passage 59. Nurturing. Nurturing is important for leadership. Guiding requires compassion. Patience is valued and permeates everything. Resolve and commitment are solid yet flexible. A bird instinctively feeds her young, and everything is possible. Let's take a moment. I like to shake or integrate in between to let it seep into the depths of my being. I'm going to read that one more time because it's short and it's important. Nurturing. Nurturing is important for leadership. Guiding requires compassion. Patience is valued and permeates everything. Resolve and commitment are solid yet flexible. A bird instinctively feeds her young. Everything is possible. And here are the characters, the Chinese characters, and there are the tiny little Nushu characters, the hidden language of women that we are remembering. So I invite you to embody this wisdom by finding your feet and your practice space. And just as we always do, we bring our hands and feet together. We stand up tall, rooted, and top of our head lifted. Nice deep breath. And with a humble bow, we empty our cup. We let go. We release. We empty. Allowing the tension of the day to just empty and soften. And when you feel like something has been released, there's a natural lightness and buoyancy that starts to happen. So feeling the soles of your feet like roots, and as you inhale, this energy rises up through your legs, up through your roots, up through your spine, out through your shoulders, down through your arms, and up through your head as you soften your knees and you step across the threshold into our sanctuary. And before we get started, let's just loosen up a little bit. Let's just shake it off. This passage is about nurturing. And with a soft smile, a gentle joy on our lips that starts to fill our whole face and start to fill our whole body. Let's just take a moment to just let this lightness and this buoyancy and this playfulness start to permeate your whole body as you shake for just a moment, creating space. Helping to continue to let go, to soften and open, as well as activate your energy field. So as we do things like shaking, we are doing something incredibly powerful. We're stimulating our bones. We're stimulating our meridian lines. We're cleansing and clearing stress from our body. We're creating moisture and freedom in our fascia. We are even sending vibration through our epigenome. These simple practices that have endured since the beginning of humanity exist because they're medicine. They're good for us. And as leaders, we carry on these healing traditions for ourselves, for our families, for our community, as a way to nurture ourselves, nurture our loved ones, nurture our bodies. So as we're shaking right here, this gentle, soft movement, feel into it in such a way that it feels like it's nourishing and nurturing you, even in a cellular level, nurturing your internal qualities, as well as the structure of your body, as well as your heart and spirit. And starting to slow this down, making it even softer, making it even more gentle, and allowing this vibration and this shaking and this activation to move you towards stillness, knowing that it takes a moment to arrive in stillness. And to arrive in stillness, you turn your attention inside. You listen inside. You become aware. Listening to your body, your heart, your mind, your Jing, your Qi, your Shen. And asking yourself, what would be nourishing? What would be nurturing for me right now? And as you listen, find your stance, find your feet, and open up the soles of your feet like roots. Open up the soles of your feet like roots. Feel your attention settle and deepen into your roots. As you take a moment to allow your attention to go into your roots and into the earth. And in our last session, if you were with us, you can always experience the replay. In our last session, we stood as pillars of compassion. So let's do that. Because as wise women, as feminine leaders, as sacred space holders and healers, passion, compassion is required. And so we're going to let this energy rise up through our feet up into our knees. And let's have our knees be soft. Our knees are directly over our feet. And it rises up to our quad. And as if you're going to sit on a tall stool, allow yourself to sit and let the earth energy rise up and support you. And this energy supports your spine, but it's not pushing your spine up from the bottom, it's supporting you. And this energy rises up through your spine and up through the top of your head, from the tips of your ears to your crown, and then above your head. And as if there is an energy center here in your auric field, allow this central channel, the central of energy, come through your crown, through your spine, and allow you to hang from that. Your crown is lifted, your spine is long, your hips are relaxed, your feet are rooted. You are standing in vertical alignment, standing with structure, with integrity, strong yet flexible, as a pillar of compassion. And in so doing, you're creating stable lead energy. You're creating nurturing energy within yourself and all around you. So let's bring our hands here in front of us as low standing tree. This posture is called low standing tree. It's also called holding the immortal infant. How cool is that? We're going to work with it as low standing tree. And we're going to deepen into nurturing and creating a field of nurturance. We're going to practice a form that I love to teach and share called Tree Sways in the Wind. And it's springtime where I am. And so it's perfect for the beginning of spring, to be a pillar of compassion, to be a leader, and creating a field of nurturance and a safe place for that mama bird to feed her young. And wood energy can grow quickly, but it can also grow over long periods of time. So it also can cultivate patience. So with that, let's find our breath. When you naturally inhale, then exhale. And just before you inhale, turn to one side. And when your inhale comes, you inhale and you draw this energy up through your roots, up through your legs. As you inhale, your hands rise, your body rises, the energy rises up to the top of your head. You are nurturing, nourishing, filling your body up with vital life force energy, so full that you have to return to center, and you're so full that there's the only thing left to do is to open and to share and expand and express. As your hands float down, your body sinks, you return to center. You return, your hands are at your belly, nurturing your center. As you turn now, this time as you inhale, really feel yourself absorbing, receiving life force energy as it absorbs up through your roots, up through your body, filling you so full of vitality that you open and you express and you can naturally share your self, your presence, your skills, your talents, your energy without being depleted, because you are rooted. You are standing like a tree. And as you inhale, you're drawing this energy up like the sap rising in spring. This energy is drawing up as you are growing. As you are growing, and now as you start to bloom and start to leaf out and expand and stretch, you're creating this beautiful combination of stability and structure and rootedness and groundedness connected to the earth and to the water. And you're tapping into this movement, this flow of life, of energy rising, and you're absorbing this energy. So full, it's nurturing you, and you are opening. And as you open, you're even more open to absorb the light and wind and rain. Even in your expression, even in your open givingness, you are in a state where you can absorb the light. So inhaling, as you're inhaling, you're tracing the liver channel up through your body, and you're drawing this energy into your meridian system. And you're bringing out the best qualities of growth and leadership. And you're pioneering a new way as you stand as a pillar of compassion. As you cultivate these skills and these qualities of strength and rooted groundedness with this movement that leads to flexibility, that leads to resiliency, that leads to you being fully resourced because you're connected to all your sources. Feel how you can express and give and receive at the exact same time. Let's practice this in silence. Let the form teach you. And while you stay in the practice, I'm going to read the passage to you one more time. Keep flowing, staying rooted. Let the energy rise and open as you absorb this message of the Tao. Nurturing. Nurturing is important for leadership. Guiding requires compassion. Patience is valued and permeates everything. Resolve and commitment are solid yet flexible. A bird instinctively feeds her young, and everything is possible. I'm going to return with you. Feeling how this patience and this resolve and this commitment to grow lives in you. as you step into your role as a leader, gentle, compassionate, stable, resilient, flexible. Feel this energy rising up to you, feeding you, nourishing your cells, your meridian lines, your fascia, your central nervous system, your spine. And as our hands gradually float down, we return to low standing tree, rooted, connected to all our sources. Our canopy is open, absorbing the light. Our roots are deep, absorbing and being nourished by the water and the earth. Our trunk and branches are strong. They are growing even when the wind is blowing, and yet they are flexible and supple. So we're going to complete like we always do. We connect to all our sources. I'm sinking down. I'm gathering the earth energy. I'm inhaling and rising, gathering the heaven energy, the formless light. And I'm integrating as we stand between earth and sky, fully nourished, centered, grounded, inhaling up, exhaling down, integrating, absorbing, receiving for your own well-being. One more time. Harvesting this experience, letting the gifts of this energy practice go deep into your body, into your meridian system, into your bones. Now this time, you're going to shift your weight as your hands come up, your feet are going to come together and stretch and reach and grow and lengthen. Turn your palms down and now let gravity do all the work as we are completing this energy. Everything below your hands is going to your center. Everything above your hands is clear. Your Shen is up. Your mind is bright. Your chi is down. Your emotions are present and yet they're relaxed. Your body is both relaxed and activated. Nourished. Now resting your hand palm over your dantian, feet together. This is called bamboo in the wind. One of the most strong, open, flexible, useful, and even nourishing plants that are alive. And so as we stand like bamboo, let us feel nourished by our time together, nourished by the practice, nourished by the Tao. Just taking a moment, absorbing and receiving so you can be fully resourced. And now we'll bow out. Rise like the sun every day. Right hand makes a fist, yang, brilliant. Left hand covers it, yin, like the moon. You're always whole and complete, even in your darkest hour. Bring yin and yang together in balance and harmony at your heart level. And with humility and reverence and respect, we bow to everyone here in this circle. Thank you for being here live with me and those of you on the replay. Your presence is truly felt. And in this place, we bow to our teachers, teachers, and the teacher within. We draw this energy back into our heart, and we do not store it in our heart. We store it into our belly. Stir it in both directions. Step back across the threshold, back out into your world. Rub it in. Shake it up. Give yourself a little chi bath to nurture yourself a little bit more. And I would love to hear from you. What did you receive from this practice? In what ways can you nurture yourself even more? What areas of your life are needing more nurturing? Leave a comment in the comments and please share this with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, push subscribe, push like. It really helps me out, and share this Tao of Women with the women in your life. And I will see you next week.